morning, welcome to JD Cars, and after about a month without having an upload, I've come back and we're back at the place that got me my most viewed video yet, which was the brand new Fiesta. But today we're doing something a bit more exciting, and the brand new Ford Focus RS.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, I'm rolling, ain't no stopping me, oh man. Party on, let's get it poppin', I'll be on it like, oh yeah.
Right, first I'll give you a bit of an overview of the car. Now, when this thing was launched last year, it was the most hyped car of the year. I mean, this thing was getting more attention than, say, a 570S when that was launched, because they're coming about the same time. But this thing gets more attention than the Hurricane Performante, which is a Lambo, and all for good reason, because, as Jeremy Clarkson said, it is the return of the Escort Cosworth. I mean, it was actually tuned by Cosworth, which is the first put Ford in what, 20-30 years?
Oh yeah, I'm rolling, oh yeah, I'll be rolling, ain't no stopping me, oh man, oh yeah.
Right, a few differences between this car, the Mark III, and the previous generation, the Mark II. Now, obviously it being a brand new Focus, it has changed quite a lot. I mean, it's a completely different car from what it was. So, yeah, it has lost 200cc in the engine department over the last car, but it is the same engine as a EcoBoost Mustang. However, it does have a bigger turbo now, so it's producing 340 brake horsepower in a Ford Focus, which is insane. And with a mount tune kit, you can get these things to well over 400. One big difference between this car and the last car is that it's now four-wheel drive. Now, it does that through a lot of fancy stuff that I don't really understand, so I'm going to come to that later in the video when I talk about the drift button. But it now has a 30-70 split four-wheel drive system, so 30% to the front, 70% to the rear.
Rolling, cruising, feeling stupid, stop just thinking, fucking do it. I just wanna keep you moving in your zone, so keep on moving.
Right, now it's time to talk a bit about the car, since that's what you're watching the video for. So yeah, all the information I pretty much pulled off the dealer's Auto Trader and the website on a car that's almost identical to this. It just doesn't have the bucket seats and the optional wheels, so I will come on to that. So I mean, I will link that in the description below. But anyway, the car. So as I mentioned, it has a 2.3 litre EcoBoost engine, which is the same engine from a EcoBoost Mustang. However, this one has a bigger turbo, so now it produces 345 brake horsepower or 350 PSI. Now, what that means is it'll do a 0 to 62 in 4.7 seconds, aka the same as an E36 M3. Now, again, top speed 165 miles an hour in a Focus. That is faster than, say, a brand new F80 M3, because they're all limited to 155. So an M3, which is about 50 grand, or a Focus, which is 30 grand, and this is manual. Right, let's talk about the exterior of the car. Now, this one is finished in the launch colour, which is nitrous blue, which is just probably the best colour ever fitted to a car ever, in my opinion. Now, Ford have actually been quite clever how they marketed this, because it's £700 as an option, which, yes, is a lot of money, but at the end of the day, you're not really going to choose a different colour, because just look at how good that looks. Now, come on to the front. You see, it is still very much Focus, however, a lot more aggressive this time. I mean, it takes a lot of inspiration from, say, a WRC car, which, at the end of the day, this is one. I mean, Ken Block has one, or had one. Now, got this massive, like, front arch thing here. I'm not really sure how to describe it, but it just looks sick, and we've got an RS badge there. Lighting up, and it's got some bug splatters on it, so obviously demo car, used and abused, how this thing should be. Now again, we've got a more aggressive light sort of thing. I mean, I'm not sure what's different. I'll put an image now of the standard Focus lighting to show you what's different. Then we've got these sort of, like, if you can see, the bonnet bumps up a bit, and again, all to make a more aggressive looking car. Now, come round to the side, this one is fully kitted out, so it has pretty much everything on it. Now, we have the optional 19-inch forged wheels, which, I mean, they're just sick. I mean, now it's about a £600 option, which is a lot of money, but if you compare that to standard wheels, these look a hell of a lot better. And this has painted Brembo brake calipers, aka the best things in the world. Now, before we move on to the back, there is one thing I really want to show you, because, well, if you heard of Shmee 150, you know he has one of these, but his has something really sick. Because open this door, door protectors, that is, oh, it's such a small detail, but it just looks insane. Then when it slides in, out. I'm such a child, but it's just sick. Anyway, yeah, so then same wheels on the back. Then we come on to the biggest wing ever fitted to a production family car, 'cause I mean, it's sick. I mean, now me, I'd get, it's an aftermarket thing I'd have to do, that bag sounds sick, but I'd get this RS logo here, like sort of a matte black effect, just to make it stand out a bit more, and to fit in with this matte black on the top of the wing. Again, it's just the most antisocial thing in the world, but it's just insane. Then we've got the massive rear diffuser, which is just, I mean, twin exhaust pipes. I'm not going to fist it, because actually, does it pass the fist test? Let's find out. Is it hot? It's not hot. Just passed the fist test, so car throttle approved. But yeah, got this massive rear diffuser, oh my hands are dirty now, with this sort of like rally style reversing light down at the bottom, which might not be that useful, but it just looks sick and just adds to the whole aggressive look on the car, because it is the most antisocial car in the world. Then open the boot, it's massive, it's a Focus, it's gonna be. And if we look under here, oh, got a nice RS badge there and all the stuff you'd expect in a brand new car. Now close that up, come round to the front. That is just the best looking hatchback you've ever seen in the world. I don't care what you think, it just is.
Pause now, kick back, hold up, relax. Damn girl, you're so fine, a long last to you, thanks. I make joke, I don't be like that. I get stupid, now that's the true fact. Not too serious, I hope you know that. A bit too laid back, but that's just me, man. Chillin', drinking, hanging like what's up. I got one rule, do not get too far.
Right, now we're going to talk about the interior, but before we go in, I just want to make one obvious difference to this car compared to the Mark II, and that is the fact that it is now a 5-door. Now, a lot of people weren't so sure about this when it came out, but to be honest, now it's here, I'm not that bothered. I mean, the Focus now is a 5-door, so who cares? But open the door, door protectors, I'm going to be doing that all day. Now, come in. Still very much a Ford Focus, but with a few subtle differences. Now, let's talk about these Recaro bucket seats. Now, that is just the best thing in the world. I mean, it's an expensive option, it's about 1200 quid, but at the end of the day, if you're buying one, you just have to spec them, because, well, the standard ones do look nice, this is just better, and this is going to help the resale value a lot more, because who doesn't want a Focus with Recaro bucket seats? Now, come inside, got, as with this case with every other one, we have a boost gauge. Who doesn't want that in a Ford Focus? So yeah, I'm such a child, but it's just amazing. But there's a lot of subtle differences. It's still very much a Ford, as I've said, but there's a lot of things like we've got an RS badge here, we've got blue stitching to match the nitrous blue colour, then we've got nice proper manual gearbox, and I don't think anything has a manual gearbox now. So, I mean, the RS3 doesn't, so I'm really bashing their big brands today, aren't I? So yeah, I've got blue outlining there, as you can see, blue stitching on the seats, blue stitching on the armrest, which, how big is it? Oh, it's not the biggest, but it's got a USB port, which, you know, try not to break it. Yeah, and then we got two cup holders which can be adjusted. That one's not moving. Two, whatever you want. Oh, this thing's not focusing. Sorry about that. And it just slides like that. Then if we turn this on, if it turns on, I love that. That's still Ford, so it's exactly the same as, say, that one when it focuses, that Ford Edge, that's Ford Ka Plus, and that Ranger I think I should film a video on one of those because they look sick, especially in that orange colour. Anyway, yeah, so still Ford, got sat nav on it. I'm not sure how good it is. Presumably it's a really good one because it's a Ford system, so everything they make's good. Then audio, again, all very laid out. Got all the BBC stuff here. Not playing anything because, yeah, I don't want a copyright strike. Now, I do believe that this can be spec'd with voice recognition. I'm not sure if this has it, but it's something that's really good. I mean, as you've seen on the adverts probably, it reads your texts and everything. And yeah, and one thing that my grandma would be really impressed with is it has a CD player, which I don't think anything has nowadays. I mean, in fact, the Volkswagen one, I'm not slating them because I love Volkswagen, but that's in there, which isn't the best place for it, so having it there, really great. And then come round to the back, shut this door, and you get to see my favourite thing on the car. That's sick. Does it have in the back though? That's the question. Oh, it does. Oh, that's sick. Anyway, yeah, got nice Recaro sign there. I think it feels like a GTR, that was it. Coming to the back, got these massive bucket seats. Stick your hands through it. I can't really see much because this lens isn't a wide angle lens, so I'm sorry I don't have one. But yeah, we've got a nice Alcantara down here, Recaro there. Continues the contrast blue stitching, nice huggy seats, and it's leather as well. So yeah, great car, and the rear visibility is quite good. Right, now we're going to talk about the drift button, because this is a bit where it gets quite technical and I don't really have a clue what I'm on about. So basically, as I've already mentioned, this car is 4-wheel drive. This sends 30% of the power to the front wheels and 70% of the power to the rear wheels. Now, for the drift button to work, what it does is sensors, monitors speed, steering angle, G-force and yaw, and sends all that data to the rear drive unit. Now, back there, two clutch packs use side-to-side torque vectoring to send power to each of the rear wheels, meaning the back end steps out and you can skid. Now, what you want to do for that is you want to press this button here, the drive mode, 4 times, and you're in drift mode.
Oh yeah, I'm rolling, ain't no stopping me, oh man. Party on, let's get it poppin', I'll be on it like, oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm rolling, oh yeah, I'll be rolling, ain't no stopping me, oh man.
Right, now let's talk about the engine, because everything I wanted to say in this bit I've already said earlier on in the video, so it's pointless mentioning it again. But I just wanted to say that this engine is mad, because to get this amount of power from a 2.3 litre engine is insane, and then to go and put it in what is in essence a family hatchback, it's just completely unnecessary, but I just love it for that reason alone. And to say you can then get more, you can get over 400 from Ford's in-house tuner, Mount Tune, is just mad. I mean, not so long ago these numbers were supercar stuff. I mean, that was in an Audi R8, what, less than 10 years ago. So to say engineering's come this far in that little time is just insane. Just to prove how well it is, how good it is, I have a quote here on my phone from Rory Reid when he did the review for it on Top Gear. Now he said, keep your Ferraris, keep your Porsches and keep your Paganis. I'm taking the Focus RS. Now if that's not just proof on how good a car this is, I don't know what is, because it's honestly the best car in the world. In fact, is it better than a Mark 1 Gallardo? There's one. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there from me, and I'm gonna leave you with this last clip of the car revving, because it's honestly the best sounding car I've heard all year probably. So yeah, I'm gonna shut up and let you watch this. Right, I hope you enjoyed this video because I've tried to keep it, give you as much information as I possibly could without going on about it for ages, because I could honestly talk about this thing to a camera for about 4 hours. It is that good. Now, yeah, this isn't, I'm obviously going to make more videos with Fords, because just stood in front of the camera now, there's about 5 cars I want to make a video on. So yeah, that is not the end from the Ford dealer, because Ford are doing so many amazing things at the minute. They're honestly the best company in the world right now. I mean, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know your opinions on it in the comments below, because I've got a feeling there's going to be a lot of good things to say about this, because I can't think of a bad to say about it. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you next time.
Oh yeah, I'm rolling. Ain't no stopping me, oh man. Party on, let's get it poppin'.